Okay. Say your name.
What? This is Ian Hallbrook.
When did you skateboard in Davis?
Oh, come on. Since the time when I was a kid.
What was it that
Little.
started you in skateboarding? What
Oh,
year was it?
I'm trying to remember. It was probably 86, 87, 88, right in there. And um, they had a skateboard for sale at B&L bicycle store down there, and thinking that's weird. They got a skateboard in there. What is up with that? We'd seen the skateboards at Mountain Sports, the little Mountain Sports. Remember that place?
I had totally forgotten about mountain sports.
Yeah, they had a couple skateboards in there in the very beginning. They had like a weird little kind of skate section. Um, So we would go in there and check out their gear every once in a while. But the first time I saw a fat board, it was I think it was like a Christian Hosoi Hammerhead, crap like that. And saved up money, got a bam bam, got the Christian Hosoi Hammerhead, and inherently when I got the board, I knew that for some reason everybody was all about ollieing. So you had to learn to ollie, and that was you couldn't have a board and just ride the board because it was just like you had to have an ollie. So I went down to like the little flat area down at Community Park when all the little things. It was before the skate park was in that flat area. It's just flat as hell, and I would just go there and for like a week after school, just rode the bike board down there and just practice till I finally could ollie. And then once I could ollie, the world opened up to me.
What part of town did you live in?
It was West Davis.
Okay. There people that you skated with in that part of town?
What's up? You know, the first kids I remember kind of skating with, I think it was like Atif Collins and John Kennedy. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
No, it was Tom Richards.
Tom Richards.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was freaking before he somehow introduced me to those guys, I think, or something. I think. I mean, I'm trying to think. And then we used to see Tim Lane around all the time, and he would be doing those big ollies and trying to do crazy shit. And
Certain skate spots in Davis that you liked.
oh, there was that spot that was behind where the old liquor store was in the Lucky's.
Oh, the Aggie
Behind
Liquor.
Aggie Liquor, the
parking lot.
Aggie Liquor grind.
Yeah, where all the curbs were.
Yeah, that one Aggie Liquor grind. The front side, Aggie Liquor front side grind. I kind of liked the campus. There was a few parts on the campus, and then that tube that goes down by Richards Road that connects the underground bike tube. That was the wall ride.
Oh
on both sides.
yeah.
That was another favorite. Going down there and just sitting and just wall riding and just getting as high as you could on the wall and just trying that over and over again and just staying down there. That was another favorite. There was a bunch of different ones that were really fun, but that was a classic. Trying to remember now.
You remember some of the boards you had?
Oh, yeah.
Your favorite companies or anything?
Yeah.
Wheels, trucks.
The blockhead. I had some blockheads. A couple blockheads that I really liked. And then the Schmidt sticks for a minute was on fire. I always really liked Indy trucks. I mean, I'd ride other trucks if I couldn't have Indy trucks, but of course I would get Indy trucks if I could. And they were just the most freaking strongest. But yeah, I had a Jeff Kendall, I thought. I can't remember at one point. And then, I don't know. I had a couple Santa Cruz skateboards that were freaking pretty tight too as well, so I don't know. I can't really rep any fucking specific skate company.
Who was your favorite skater? Pro.
Back in the day, I think it was of the original Powell Peralta. It was the one dude. Danny Rodriguez. What was his name? Shit.
Oh, you mean like the Skull and Crossbones or
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Ray Bones Rodriguez or something like that?
yeah. I don't have too many freaking like certain skaters that I really liked. I remember liking Danny Way, but then I met him and he was a total jerk off. And I was like, I was like, I just decided that, I shouldn't attach to any type of ego or any weird shit like that. I just
You didn't have like a favorite to watch like in the 80s?
No.
Like
I would watch
Blender.
always the Animal Chin shit, like that, but,
Were you
No.
a Gator fan or Jinx or
no, I mean, I like
Gonzalez?
I like Tony Alva. I like the way he would do his big ass freaking transfers barefoot with no fucking just like, the way he skated and all the big bull rider dudes. But I kind of dropped off and I just like didn't after a certain point. And so the guys I remember are from that era.
So last question, how did skateboarding change your life at that time? What happened after you left skateboarding, as you say? And did skateboarding influence anything you did afterwards?
So I still skate. And I still go to the skate park, and at some points, everybody had my kid goes to the skate park, and so you kind of go to the skate park and regulate, and so skateboarding to me is still an interaction with my community where if there's other kids that are there that are being unruly I'm an anarchist, so you can be somewhat unruly, but if you're unruly and you're hurting other people, then I will I'll regulate. Will fuck you up, and make it cool for all the other people that want to fucking just skate and enjoy it. But that very rarely happens. But that's also part of your community where you have to like interact with and stuff. And so I still interact with it in that way where I go to the skate park and I watch other kids and supervise and make sure that my kid's cool and that he interacts in a cohesive way with the other kids and that when other people come in, they respect the little rules and everybody can have fun and all that shit. So I don't know. It changed my life in the way that it allowed me to have a really fun interactive thing I can do in pretty much now every community in America. And bring my kid and say, hey, this is a da-da-da-da, and there's this skate culture that kind of goes along with it, and it's an accepted little thing. Whereas when I was growing up, we didn't have too many skate parks, and when we skated, we'd have like shopkeepers coming like or police people yelling and throwing shit at us.
Everything was kind of rough.
Or I remember people taking my board multiple times. That used to be the thing, that if you went to like certain skate park or skate like malls or whatever in Sacramento, like Arden or whatever, they would run up on you, and if you ran away, they would just take your board. And so
difference is that things we skated back then weren't meant for skateboarding, and now they have it made for skateboarding.
Now there's a lot more skate parks and kind of stuff, but it is different. The skate park, the skaters are less punk. The punks and the skaters were the sort of cohesive unit, and we were punk as we were skaters, and so we were both punk and skaters, and so that attitude of punk kind of did die. And they don't really lurk in the bushes, in the front of the place down there anymore. I was looking, there's some other sort of homeless dudes lurking in the bushes, but it's not punks.
It's a Letty Bruce line. Children out at night, lurking in the bushes.
It's definitely changed, and they're definitely not skating either. They have little carts and shit that they're pushing out of these.